This is how you replace your petcock on a Suzuki Vinson. So the first thing you're gonna do, because they don't have a shutoff valve, which I think is really weird. They just have a reserve and then whatever that means, run, I guess. So right here, you're gonna take and undo this clamp. I already undid this clamp right here, and you're gonna slide it off back here. Once you pull this off, gas is gonna come out because it comes from right here. So you're gonna want to have a container. I've got a gas can right here that I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna catch all that in. So as soon as I pull it off, it's gonna start leaking gas. If you want to, you can put a rag or something right here so it doesn't get on your engine. I'm just gonna go real fast and get it down to my gas tank. So you can take and you can pry this back. So you can see I've moved a little gap right there. So you can take and you just keep on wiggling this back. And as soon as that pops off, as soon as that pops off, you're gonna take and you're gonna put it right into your gas tank. All right, so I popped mine off. You can see there's gas right there and a little bit right there. Wasn't too bad, it came out instantly, and I've got it draining into my extra gas tank. Once that's done, I'll go ahead and undo up here. As soon as that's all gone and in your tank, then I'll show you what to do. There's two bolts. There's one right here and one right there. You're gonna take and you're gonna undo those, so I'll do that once this is done draining. Okay, so I'm gonna do, I already undid this one on accident without recording, right here. So you're gonna undo this one. It's an 8mm, and you're gonna undo this one as well. You're probably gonna have gas come out just because it's hard to get it all. You do have a line right here that goes to your carburetor, and then you've got a vacuum under here, I believe goes to your air box. More than likely fuel will come out when you do this just because you can't get it all out. If it does, then you can put a paper towel or something underneath it. I'm outside of my garage, so it shouldn't be a big deal. So you can see how corroded and gross mine is. Looks like I'm gonna have to undo these pieces real fast to get this to come out. So let me go ahead and get that. So there's a clamp right there, and that one should have a clamp. I'm just gonna go ahead and push it back with a flathead screwdriver, kind of like that. It's hard to do with one hand. Yep, can't quite do it with one hand. So anyway, that's what you're gonna do. Push these back, push it off, and then you're gonna unclamp this one, and then you should be able to get it off. All right, so I got this one out. Kind of shake it down until it falls out. So you can see that hose was connected on the left side, and this hose was connected on this side. So I'm gonna get my new one, and then you can see how this one looks to be able to match it up with the new one. One important thing to note, so you can see my old gross one and my new one, they do have a gasket. So if the old one you pull off does not have this black gasket on there, it's gonna be stuck to the bottom of your fuel tank. Otherwise, you can take and you can just push this one down, this gasket, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it back up the same way the other one came out. I'm just gonna take a little bit of wiggling, it looks like, to get it up in there. I took a little bit of work getting it up in there. Oop, got a little wire caught on there. So I'm gonna take and you're gonna seat it up in there, and then you can put this hose back on. Sometimes it's easier before you tighten it back up. Put this hose back on, put your clamp back on, put that hose back onto here, and then you're gonna take and use the same screws. Mine didn't come with spare screws. Take the same screws, and then you're going to take and tighten it back up there. It looks like one of my filters came up. So take and you're gonna screw it back on there. So I got my first hose back on there. You get your other hose put on here. As you can see, it's not too hard. I'm doing it mostly with one hand. Every now I have to pause and do it with two hands. So take and push that on all the way so it's against the metal, and then you're taking and move this clamp back up, and that's how you do it. So screw it up till it's all the way tight, till it's flush with your gas tank, and then you should be good to go. If you have any questions, let me know.